right, so the New Orleans Saints are not a good football team. Let's just call it how it is. They have played very poorly these past 2 weeks. Derek Carr is not looking like the guy that we thought he was. The play calling continues to be a problem. This is a bad loss, man. You could have been on top of the division, but now you are not on top of the division. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are sitting on top of the NFC South at 3-1, which is incredible to me. So, welcome into today's show, Saints fans. My name is Trace Girouard. I hope you guys tuned into our live watch party because, man, it wasn't fun, but the game wasn't fun, but we had fun. All in all, this game was not anything to brag about. There was not a lot of good that came out of it. A lot of bad that did come out of it. I wasn't too impressed with what I saw entirely, but what I can say is I think that the Saints have to take a very serious look in the mirror. I think that it's going to take a lot to turn things around. I don't think that they've done what it takes to continue to be a quality unit. I think that they got to figure out a lot. I think that they have a lot of mistakes and a lot of holes to fix. I think that this is just a really bad situation that the Saints have found themselves in. The defense continues to play stellar. The offense continues to not put up points. It's unfortunate, but guys, if you want more Saints news, rumors, live streams, and all that, I encourage you to subscribe. I'm definitely going to be talking about head coaching and offensive coordinator candidates and all that for the next few weeks at this point until this team starts looking like a real NFL franchise and not like a JV backup unit. I'm going to keep talking about making this team better. So I encourage you, if you want to see some of the crazy head coach videos we're going to be making, some of the crazy fire Pete Carmichael videos we're going to be making, do not miss out. Even if you did miss out on our live watch party, it was a lot of fun. We gave away a turnover chain to Droman, who is a Super Chat MVP. So shout out to him. And we didn't quite hit our goal of 21,000, but with you at home, you can help us out. So lock us in, subscribe today. But guys, all in all, it wasn't good. Just to kind of run through some stats for you. Derek Carr, 21 of 37, 127 yards. Alvin Kamara, 11 carries for 51 yards. Michael Thomas, 4 receptions for 53 yards. Then for the Buccaneers, Baker, call him Chef Baker. He was incredible. 25 of 32, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. I told you Mayfield was going to come be a gamer. I told you he was going to come play hard, and he was going to be a very tough guy to beat. I told you that. I tried telling you that. Some of y'all didn't want to listen to me, but look what happens. Rachaad White, 15 carries for 56 yards. Chris Godwin, 8 receptions for 114. I'm going to keep it real. I think that Mike Evans might have won today's matchup against Marshon Lattimore. Juwan Johnson, he left the game early with a calf injury. He was questionable to return, did not return. This team is beat up. This team is underperforming. This team is playing bad. And at the end of the day, I'm very disappointed in this football team. I wish that I could give you guys a quick fix or an answer of, hey, here's what we can do to make things better, but there's not. The only thing we can do is just sit here and try and make something happen and try and keep things positive and try and, think of how we can be a better team together. So I want you guys to take a chance to let me know. Should the Saints fire Pete Carmichael? I've been calling for his job since last year. I've been calling for him since like week 4 last year. I don't know why he has a job. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Pete Carmichael should ever wear the black and gold. I don't think Pete Carmichael should ever be a Saint, get the honor of wearing the fleur-de-lis. I'm typing my F so much. The only people typing K in our live chat right now are Bucs fans. So we need a new coach. We need a new head coach. We need a new offensive coordinator. We damn near need everything. And it's just disappointing, man. It's just disappointing. But what's not disappointing is our awesome sponsor, Prize Picks. So, guys, I'm so excited to tell you about our new sponsor here at Saints Now because Prize Picks is the largest independently owned daily fantasy sports platform in North America. And it's the easiest and most exciting way to play DFS. It's just you against the numbers. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Instead of battling versus thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, you just select 2 or more players, pick more or less than their projected stats, place your entry, and boom, that's that. So Prize Picks is the most fun that I've had, winning up to 25 times my money this football season. With quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types, that's what makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. So they don't just have the NFL, but they also have the MLB. They have NHL, NBA, college football, men's college basketball, women's college basketball, and not just that, they also have esports. But take a look at what I took for today in my projections. More for Michael Thomas at 52.5 receiving yards. Hey, he had 53, so I made some money there. Desmond Ridder, more than 100 or less than 193.5 passing yards. He had 191. And Russell Wilson, 235.5. Haven't been able to look at his numbers yet, but I can tell you right now, I'm feeling really good about my projections. So if you want to have a really exciting experience just like I did, if you want to make some money just like I did, go to Prize Picks, use code CLNS. Again, making it very clear. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Daily fantasy sports made easy. All right, so just some more takeaways, some more thoughts. The penalties weren't as bad for the Saints, to be honest. Like, that's something that I was happy to see cleaned up. Derek Carr still had a lot of pressure put on him by the offensive line. Max Garcia, stupid penalties. Like, this offensive line blows, guys. It's bad. Like, this O-line might be one of the worst in football. You can't keep your quarterback upright. You can't not get dumb penalties. I mean, at this point, what can they do well? They don't give Alvin Kamara running lanes. They don't protect Derek Carr. They don't protect Jameis Winston. You know? And speaking of Jameis Winston, I'm really tired of this debate of, oh my gosh, we need to put in J-Bo. Put J-Bo in. He's better than Derek Carr. He went to, like, I'm so tired of this damn argument, man. You want to know what happens? Want to know why the Saints are keeping Derek Carr in? Because the first freaking play that Jameis Winston's in today airs it out deep in double coverage to Chris Olave. Granted, what else are you going to do? But he throws a pick. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not. Derek Carr is your starting quarterback. You may not be happy about it, but he is your starting quarterback. That is final. Nothing's changing. But if you think something should, let me know. Pick a quarterback for me. Type Carr or Winston. I still think it should be Derek Carr. I think that the starting quarterback is Derek Carr. I love Jameis Winston. I'm a huge supporter of J-Bo. But I'm also realistic. Like, I would rather utilize Derek Carr as your quarterback. Bring in Taysom Hill like they did today. I think they did an excellent job utilizing him early in the game. You brought him in on random plays. You brought him in multiple times a drive. Multiple times in a 4-down set. And that led to success. That led to the ball being moved. But you know what they didn't lead to success? Or what it didn't result in success is touchdowns. There was no touchdown scored for the New Orleans Saints today. This team's a joke. This team isn't good. I'm really upset. I'm really not happy about it. But pick a quarterback for me, Carr or Winston. And guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed today's content. I know this isn't fun for me. I know it's not fun for you, but it's not fun for me at all. I have a lot of thoughts that I want to share. I don't get to say them all on YouTube. I have to I know at times it seems like it's a lie, but I got to keep my things in check here. So if you want to see what I really have to say, if you want to see what I really have to think, I would encourage you to give me a follow on Twitter at Trace Girouard 48. Give me a follow, DM me, just we suck or something. Like, let me know you came from the watch party because I want to get to know more of you guys. I'm trying to grow my social media presence. But as always, stinks. Tough day at the office, but dust it off. Come back next week and try again. So, bad weekend for Louisiana sports. I'll just say that. Bad weekend for Louisiana sports. Let's just move on to the next and hope that this team can figure it out. As always, Fire Dennis Allen. Fire Pete Carmichael. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time.